Welcome to the Glasgow Tellyfest channel. So if this is your first time coming across us, just to give you a little bit of an idea of what we're doing here and what we're trying to pull off, basically in film and TV, and this is a global thing, it's not an exclusively Scottish thing, the situation has been for quite a few years, but it's become really quite crucial recently. It's a little bit like if you could imagine if bands never got the opportunity to play live to audiences ever, until or unless they were booked to headline Glastonbury. So you could understand then why the organisers of Glastonbury would be booking like the same bands again and again. It's not anyone's fault that they cannot risk millions and millions of pounds and the reputation of the festival on somebody who's completely new and untried, and even material that's new and untried. And I started thinking about that a couple of years ago, and I realized like there are so many bands I love that I discovered in like weird wee tents in festivals that I'm not even certain they were meant to be there, or even more established artists that might like come along to, a wee local pub with an acoustic guitar just to try out some new ideas, or comedians obviously try out material all the time, or, like I've seen one act plays at the Fringe in Edinburgh that have gone on to be massive West End hits. And it just seems to me that it's a really, really important part of creativity to be able to start with like a really small, straightforward, achievable version of an idea and then build and build to the point that like a multi-million-pound production is the like natural next step. So that's Glasgow Tellyfest. It is a way for people who are new into the industry, but also actually really like established people that, you might have heard of or have at least seen stuff they've written or have made before, who are still at the moment finding it really, really difficult to get original ideas commissioned. So they can make what we call a 1-minute pilot. And it's literally that. It's a little bit more than a minute. I'd say 1 minute is more of a concept. They're kind of up to 2 minutes and they're in a social media format. So they're as easy to make as what I'm doing right now. You just need like a phone and an actor. Very, very simple. You're not going to see fancy lights or effects or anything like that. But you will get to know a character and you'll be introduced to a story world that could one day be like a film in the cinemas. It could be a TV series. And if it like just catches your attention, you're like, oh, I'm interested in this character. I want to know more about this world. Then that gives us a basis to be able to start like building and building again towards those big, Netflix productions or BBC or, whatever it is. This channel is almost like a giant sketch pad or scratch pad of new possible ideas that might one day be on your TV or your cinema screens. Not all of them will be, and that's absolutely fine. But the idea is get all these ideas out to you, and then you can start deciding what you would like to see more of. So come in, have a nose about, watch some pilots, comment on them if you like them. You're welcome to give any kind of feedback you like. That's pretty much it. Welcome.